ready to get in the car? I know, it's a little weird, the camera. I know you like the car. I know you like the car. All right, I have to drive. Last I checked, we didn't work on driving skills. Come on, good girl. Today is the day that we are gonna reunite Mystic with her owners, and we're gonna bring her home and basically do a home check. It's kind of like a mini adoption. Hey, girlfriend. You ready to go home? Yeah, you ready to go home? You're so excited. Why do I feel like you know what's happening? So yeah, we're gonna head over and see how it goes. You ready?
For 13 years, my rescue, my family, and I have shared our mission on the TV series Pitbulls and Parolees. But you probably already knew that. What you don't know is, TV show or no TV show, our work of rescuing, rehabilitating, and rehoming dogs doesn't stop. And now, thanks to all of you, we're going to keep sharing that work in a new series. This is our Life with the Underdogs.
Okay, let's do it. I was on my way home yesterday and I got a call from Emily, one of our employees. She was at the rescue and said that somebody came by and thought that we may have their dog, and she said it was Mystic. So I went straight to the rescue and just kind of like asked her what happened. The woman had just gotten out of jail, and apparently what happened was the cops came and like raided their home, but the dogs ended up getting left behind when they were arrested, and somehow someone found Mystic and ended up dumping her over our fence at the rescue. And so she was just explaining all of this, and I could just tell in talking to her that like she really, really loves her dog, and you know, we're not here to judge what may have happened in the past, and I could tell she's doing really well. So if we can reunite a dog safely with their people, that is what we want at the end of the day. We don't want them to have to spend years in a kennel waiting for a home. You are so cute. So when we first brought Mystic out, it's been like almost 2 years since she has seen her owner, so she was a little bit hesitant. I think it took her a second to like recognize who it was. And then once she was like, oh, this is my mom, totally happy and like melting and playful. Yeah. Mystic was really excited to meet the new puppy. So this was a puppy that they've gotten recently, and I knew that she would probably do well because she became one of my like regular testers because she is dog friendly. So I had a really good feeling about it that it would go really well. And it did. Super, super playful, super excited. Hey Siri, text Emily VRC, taking Mystic to her home.
It says, taking Mastic to her home. Do you want to send it or change it?
Send it.
Done.
Siri does not know how to say your name, although Mystic is not your real name. Mystic's actual name is Miha, which I think is adorable. And it's funny because after Danielle had left, I called Mystic by her real name, by Miha, and she responded right away. So I was like, oh my God, yay. She remembers her name. Should we take our final selfie? Our final selfie? Ready? It's gonna be our last picture together. Oh, you became one of my favorite dogs. This is better. Being in a home is better. Even though she was terrified when we got her, she was in pretty good shape. Her weight was fine. She's heartworm negative, so they had been giving her heartworm prevention, and this just wasn't a dog that we suspected was being abused. So we were always kind of hoping somebody would show up for her. Mom said she was gonna send me a bunch of pictures so I can see how you're doing. Now that I know that she had owners that love her, it does explain her behavior at the rescue. She did have a really hard time adjusting. There was a few of us that she took to pretty quickly and trusted right away. But if somebody like new would walk into my office and I was sitting in there, or one of my coworkers was in there that she was comfortable with and somebody new would walk in, she would sometimes growl a bit. So that always concerned us for adoption purposes, like, oh, what are we gonna do? Because we know she's so sweet and so lovely, but like she's got these like behavioral concerns. So it's just incredible that we found her owners. Okay, this is your street. Here we go, baby. Dogs are fascinating creatures. They never cease to amaze me. The fact that she remembers her name, remembers her people after all this time. It's just incredible, and it just goes to show, like, these are sentient beings, like, they feel things deeply, and that's why it is so important that we treat them with so much compassion and love and respect.
Hey!
Hi, baby. Oh, there's your puppy. And your mama.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, she definitely remembers him.
James and Danielle were so excited to have their dog back with them again, and I could tell that they just like felt whole again and like a family again.
She's like, she smells that. She's probably like, I know where I'm
She
at.
gained so much more weight.
I know, look how fat she is.
Yeah,
No,
it's awesome.
no, it's awesome. She looks great.
Hi, baby.
she's not gonna understand, so she's a couple now. She is so happy to be home.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I could just see that it meant the world to James to have her back, and she actually went to him right away and sat next to him and like pressed her body into him. And Danielle had been telling me previously when she was at the rescue that she was kind of like an emotional support for James, and he has like some medical conditions, and that she is just a huge support for him, and they were extremely bonded, and seeing Mystic with him, it was very clear.
Yeah, Crowley's stoked. Crowley!
Now he's got someone to play with.
So y'all have had her over there the whole time?
The whole time.
Yeah. That's great. We thought for sure.
I went to the end of the world the other day, and I was like, man, I should stop by and like, see. And I was like, I just don't want to, be like disappointed. So I didn't, And
And I didn't even know that he was gonna do that. And I was like, it's kind of crazy. Like a couple days later, I was like, I'm gonna check it out.
yeah, when we went to jail, they just let our dogs out and everything. So I didn't think we were gonna see him again.
I saw a picture on the Facebook, the Villalobos Facebook website, and I was like, that's her, And
It had just been so long.
it had been so long. We were
didn't
like,
think.
there's no way they still have her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate that a bunch.
Of course, I like fell in love with her right away, so me and her became like best friends for a while. But I'd much rather her be here, and I would much rather see pictures of her and updates from a home than see her in a kennel. So. Whenever you go through a traumatic experience and now you're in a kennel environment and you were once in a home, it's pretty common to see dogs have some behavioral issues and go through some behavioral changes. So seeing her in her home environment, it's like all of that like fear has been lifted, and she's like back to who she was. Feel free to text me.
Yeah, no, I definitely will. I
won't bother you, but if you want to send me
No,
a picture.
I will. I'll bring her by. I don't care.
Definitely will.
I fell in love with her.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she's a special dog.
She
really
is. She's so sweet.
We were locked up for a little under 2 years, and we just didn't think we'd see him again. So it's kind of unreal still, It's super exciting and super awesome. It's just like kind of like unreal still, that she's even walking around our house. It's crazy. It's really awesome. This is awesome. This is crazy.
All right, well, I'm glad this worked out. Good luck with everything, y'all. I'm really happy for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye, baby girl.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
I gotta stop calling you Mystic. That's not your name. That's not your name. Now that I've seen the house and I've seen how happy Miha and Danielle and James are and their cute little puppy, I hope that this is it for her and this is her forever.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
You gotta stay here.
Yeah.
Come, Mia. Come, Mia.
Totally knows her name.
Yeah.